but I could be wrong. Okay, that sounds like a lie. Unless somebody can verify that she. Okay, I'm gonna mark this down because I just don't believe most people in most of us can't go ask Biden question. I mean, Kim Jong Un is not the leader. Like he's like the head of the one of the Workers' Party, but he's not the supreme leader because that's like the Supreme Assembly or something like that. Um, so I'm going to actually mark this time down, and I'm gonna fact check her later because it sounds weird. So it's at 41 seconds. She allegedly asked Kim Jong Un. Okay.
So that's why I was born in North Korea. But what if you can have second chance to be born? And which country you want to be born? Yeah, that was the America. That was the United States for me. Yes.
I think we all ask that question as North Koreans because we have been punished for our birthplace so much. We always we didn't choose to be born in North Korea.
Yeah.
Nobody chooses that.
Nobody, yeah.
And this is injustice. And but you fought with your life to be free, and you came to America.
What the bleep did she do with her lips?
Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. So today guys, I have a very special guest. Her name is Cherry Yang. She escaped North Korea for the first time in 2001, and after several attempts, she finally made it to America in 2007. Now she resides in the States at Connecticut, and she's about to starting her own business there. However, she has a lot to share with the world, what she has gone through to be free and standing where she is right now, but also her family story that I'm also keen to hear how she became free and what's her state. So thank you guys for coming to see her interview, and let's not delay anymore.
So would you not give us some quick introduction?
Yes, I am Sherry Yang, and I was born in North Korea. My hometown is Haeryong City in North Korea. Yeah, it's Kim Il Sung's first wife's hometown, Kim Jong Suk. Yeah, and I was born in well-off family and high-class family. Yeah, my father was a businessman. He ran a trading company, and he received 2 honorable medals from Kim Il Sung.
Wow.
Yeah. We all know what it means, right?
Right, of course. That's huge in North Korea for sure.
Yeah, but when I was 10 years old, Kim Jong-il, he had gradually taken power from his father Kim Il-sung, and first he did was form the anti-communist group, and in all over the country, and ordered each city to punish well-off people.
What?
Yeah, so my father was first target in our town. He was put on public trial and eventually sentenced to prison. And the government took our property away. And when I arrived at the trial, found people, our closest friends, throwing rocks at my father.
What? Okay.
Yeah.
None of this makes sense. Okay. Is she allegedly accusing Kim Il-sung's son, Kim Jong-il, of what? Okay, I'm going to really have to check this out because I should have watched this stream beforehand, because it's really bizarre. This is weird and not like one of Yeonmi's streams where it's like Yeonmi's streams are kind of like, I know her lies very well by now. It's like this lady's lies are just a little bit weirder. I'm still like utterly confused about what the alleged public, what? Like, there's like, none of it makes sense. Yeah, I mean, none of it, like, makes sense. I mean, like, what alleged public, I don't know. Okay, let's try it again. I felt bad that, I literally thought this was one of Yeonmi's lie, and I didn't realize it was a new lie, so I should have actually checked. And so, if I'm gonna have to fact check later, I hope you guys don't mind and don't think I'm wasting your time, because I will come back and fact check all this, and we can redo this. But I just wanted, because I really thought this was another Yeonmi lie, which I know all of her lies, but these are new lies. And I should have done. I should have actually. I'm sorry. But how about this? I will go on to. I will try to do as much of the stream as I can real time. But then I will mark down. I have a pen. I will mark the time stamps in which she lies, and if I need to, I will fact check that and do a second stream of like Yeonmi's of these lies. I hope that's okay with you guys. So it, the rocks, like Yeonmi's lies, I already know. Her dad was allegedly buried both in China and in North Korea when she was 13. I forgot that. Like, I know Yeonmi's lies, so I didn't expect new lies. I apologize.
I'm a traitor. And actually, in these days or at the time, economic criminal wasn't that serious crime, isn't it? But the thing is, Kim Jong-il orders. So in North Korea, Kim dictator's words are the law. Yeah, therefore, the intelligence officer who was in charge of my father's case, he framed my father. And
her father was innocent. But she, like, notice how she didn't give us exactly what the charge her father's innocent of? Because, I mean, if you look at the Innocence Project here in the US, you always get, yeah, you basically get, like, I don't think she said his crime was owning a business. He was the manager of a business. Like, I believe, like, North Korea has a lot of, like, worker co-ops. So, I don't know. He could, like, a lot of different countries have different things. So I don't think it's owning a business, but, okay. Let's try this some more.
Yeah, sent to prison because he wanted to take advantage from the opportunity to succeed. Yeah, and then after my father released from prison after 1 year.
Wait, he was just released.
I didn't recognize my father's face.
Why not?
Because he had been starved and beaten so badly. And my father's side, relatives are all high-ranking officers.
Oh, okay, great.
So
wait,
one of
Is
the
she
high-ranking
implying
officers.
that these are her father's relatives? If so, we have their photo and we can probably run it through a Google search. So, unless she's okay, whatever.
In Pyongyang, sent the investigation team to Haeryong City in our town to reinvestigate my father's case. Yeah, and then at the same time, one of the people who the intelligence officer sent to prison, he took revenge on him.
Huh?
He recalled his saying like blaming Kim regime, yeah, and sent it to the prosecution.
What? Okay. I just want to make sure I understand it. So the alleged wait, her father took revenge on the intelligence officer, or the intelligence officer took revenge on her alleged father? Because I don't know. So okay. So the intelligence officer took and that's the weird thing about this screen angle is that it makes my neck look fat. So I'm not at my prettiest. C'est la vie. Okay. So, and the light's kind of weird. Okay, so her father took what? Okay, this is weird. Okay.
So, like, suddenly the intelligence officer and his family sent political camp.
The intelligence.
My God. It just, I mean, these kind of things can only exist in North Korea.
Yes. So the government admitted that the case, my father's case, was wrong, and
Okay. So they seriously. Okay.
my father became innocent.
What? Okay.
But the thing is, my father already sent to prison, and
Why are they all in yoga meditation? What the hell? What kind of drawing? Like, it looks like they're all doing like the lotus meditation in this alleged prison.
they didn't 100% admit it. They were wrong. So they didn't give his 2 medals and Workers' Party membership back to my father. But also they gave my father a chance to apply workers' membership, but my father was refused because he thought that it was meaningless. You know what I mean? Because he after he sent to prison, he saw so many horrible things there, and he knew that this country is not normal country. And then he just he didn't really want to serve the government, and he also knew that if you work for the government, if you are on top, officer, higher ranking officer, it means your life could be in danger at the same time. So he refused that. And after, when I was 16 years old, I was selected to the pleasure squad.
The what
Oh
squad?
my gosh, yeah.
And I have passed all the examination, and finally the instructor from Pyongyang came to our hometown, and I signed the paper to go to Pyongyang. But I don't know why, but because it's a 10-year-old girl, have experienced those huge shock things, seeing father, people throwing rocks at my father, and they yelled him like traitor. I think it was the biggest shock for me. Therefore, my adolescence was eventful. I was very rebellious against the government. Like, yeah, for example, the government says hey, it isn't illegal for women have to have long hair. Then I kept my hair long.
What? Okay,
We
we
don't really
debunked
bring the
this.
scissor to
There are
cut it
two
though, like in my
Australians
town.
who debunked the
They
haircut
actually bring
thingy.
scissor to
Okay, there are two Australians who went and got a haircut and debunked that they had special haircut. Yeah, and yeah, her story is like worse than Yeonmi's in every possible way. I mean, and they debunked it. The fact that okay, the haircut thing's a lie. Okay.
body right there.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah,
What the hell is she doing with her?
on the street,
Her lips are so distracting.
officers, yeah, they just curry it. And also when sometimes they say like, oh, it isn't illegal to have a short hair, and then I kept my hair short.
So she got to keep her hair however she wanted. I don't understand this. Okay, because when you're basically usually when you're like trying to control and subvert a population, obviously the best one is the USA. In fact, they have counterinsurgency measures. Okay, as a little advertisement, please check out my podcasts with Stuart Schroeder, and yeah, okay, where we talk about how the counterinsurgency stuff. So this is like she's making it up, totally up. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, that means, every time you get caught on the street and, take me to the investigation room and, but my father and his friends in our town has a power and high ranking officer. So I was released in a day. Yeah,
Wait,
I was lucky.
Okay. Did she really claim that she was taken into police custody for cutting her hair or keeping it long? Like, I don't. This is a mess. Yeah, like that. There is an Australian video about getting their hair cut in North Korea. So we've debunked this 100 times. Like, she's less coherent than Yeonmi. At least Yeonmi kept her story straight
Yeah,
for the
but
whole
I think,
sentence.
I think myself why I did that at the time. I think I thought to myself that was the only way I can show my anger to the government. Yeah.
It's a very small way of resisting.
Yeah, because I was young and I have no power, but still I feel like angry to the government. Yeah. And every time I made troubles, and my father, he thought, he was very worried about my future. Because if you refuse, the government says,
I don't see a transcript.
we know or what's going to happen. Yeah, so therefore my father, at the time when my father heard that I was selected to the pleasure squad,
Okay, wait.
he wasn't.
Is she? Hold on. Let's move back. To her. Okay. Do you see her anywhere here? So this video it cuts off, so this lady is not visible to me either. So I don't. Is she maybe the girl in the middle? I don't know. Is she the girl in the middle with the blue? Okay, whatever.
God, he wasn't happy with that.
Yeah.
But I think he was very worried about me, and he said like, you should go, you should go to the pleasure squad.
Are you serious?
I made troubles all the time. He was
12?
tired of,
I thought she was 16.
Yeah. So, and then the officers from Pyongyang, after I signed up the paper, he told me that from now on, you need to take care of yourself.
Right.
Yeah. Don't hang out with the people.
Don't
And
fight, right? You cannot get a scratch on your face, right?
and then
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
exactly.
this is another defector,
And then he
she keeps
says,
changing
like,
her age.
you
So she
have-
said that her name is Sherry, and she's allegedly a defector, and she keeps changing her age. So allegedly there was some sort of political camp, squad, peace corps, public service, education, something at age 16. But then she said she was 12, and allegedly she claims that it was illegal to have both long and short hair, even though we've debunked this. So it's a big. And her dad was allegedly innocent of a crime, but she won't tell us what the crime that he was allegedly innocent of. And he was after he spent a year in jail, he was allegedly forgiven for the crime that he was completely innocent of. And I don't know, like, yeah, the age keeps changing though, and I'm like, I'm confused.
the exam.
I really expected this to be another Yeonmi video, and it's actually Sherry video, and I hadn't seen this before because I'm used to Yeonmi's lies, and these are new lies. So I said I will do another video debunking Sherry after we watch this once, because I do realize that these are total, like, I can't real-time search, but I'm marking the hours. See, I have these little index cards, if you can see it, that I've marked the time slots on, so that I know what to debunk later, because it's bizarre.
So you might get infection from the others.
Huh?
Yeah. And 1 month ahead to go to Pyongyang, I was working at the mayor's villa, my hometown.
Doing what there?
It's
What
like
the hell is she doing to her cheeks?
초대서?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Somebody
you
needs to,
were-
like, get her to stop
were
doing
you-
plastic
what,
surgery.
What was your like a job there?
It's just serve for the officers.
So you mean waitress, like
From the waitress. Yeah, waitress.
Oh, so you're
Wait,
serving
wait.
like
Are either of these two girls... Okay, are either of these two girls that Sherry? Because I don't think they either are Sherry. Okay.
restaurant. Okay.
That's correct. Yeah.
In Haryong.
해령.
This is a fascinating.
Wait, no, she said she was in Pyongyang! Wait, how did she change cities? Okay,
You know that this kind of job is a prestigious job, and
I mean North Korea, of course.
yeah, in North
People-
Korea.
And then people don't get it here, right? Like in North Korea, if you go anywhere that feeds you 3 times a day, that is a big deal. Anywhere you go, you can get fed for like
Yeah,
whole day.
right.
wait.
That's just crazy.
Wait, let's try this again. What
Yeah.
did she say?
And 1 month ahead to go to Pyongyang, I was working at the mayor's villa, my hometown.
1 month after she went to Pyongyang, she went to her
There, I mean-
hometown mayor's office.
It's
where she
like
was a waitress.
초대서? 특강?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you were.
There was a jump
Were
cut there.
you, what was your like a job there?
It's just serve for the officers.
So you mean waitress, like
From the waitress. Yeah, waitress.
Oh, so you're serving like at the restaurant. Okay.
That's correct. Yeah.
In Haryong.
해령.
This is a fascinating. What?
Even Yeonmi's having
You know
trouble
that
believing this
this
story.
kind of job is a prestigious job, and
I mean North Korea, of course.
yeah, in North
People-
Korea.
And then people don't get it here, right? Like in North Korea, if you go anywhere that feeds you 3 times a day, that is a big deal. Anywhere you go, you can get fed for like whole day.
right.
So okay,
that's-
wait. So okay, she was getting fed 3 times a day for free. Like, I'm really confused. Anyone can go get fed, as in like any one of us can just like go to any restaurant in North Korea and get fed. That's actually better than the US. Like, I'm so confused about this. Okay.
It's crazy things.
I know. So you were, so now let's go time back. So how about how many people in your
What the hell
family? Were
has she
you
done
the
to her
only
eyes?
child?
Oh my god.
Oh, I have a younger sister.
Oh, you had a younger sister. And so at 16, you were selected to go to Pleasure Squad.
Yeah.
And right before you were about to go to Pyongyang, and then what happened?
And because at that time I have so many friends like
Okay, can you guys do me a
soldiers
small
and
favor? Can you put Pleasure Squad into Google, and if there's a Wikipedia thing, there should be like some Korean characters. Can you put that into Google Translate to see if it's actually Pleasure Squad or if it's like waitress? I don't know, because you know that the Supreme Leader is mistranslated, and it could mean receipt or just leader or comrade. Like, so there's a lot of weird mistranslation. So, I don't speak Korean, so yeah, you just put it to Google Translate. If you can find it, if there is a Wikipedia page for North Korea Pleasure Squad, they'll offer some Korean characters. Just put that through Google Translate and tell you what it tells you. Somebody named Danny Knapp said, according to neuro-linguistic programming, if the eyes drift, I don't know my left from my right, especially when I have to do it to you guys, so I might get E. I don't think I'll get it to your left. There's no way. But if your eyes drift left, okay, I did get it to your left, I hope. It means that she's constructing, and drifting right is, did I get it to your right? Okay, is remembering, and her eyes keep drifting thing. Okay, so okay, what does it translate? Okay, so Trotsky, can you please tell me what the two translations are for Pleasure Squad?
businessman. Like because I work before I go work in the mayor's villa, I was working in the restaurant, like luxury restaurant, and I have so many friends, and therefore they was worried about that, and also my dad want me to go to mayor's villa because I made troubles all the time. Yeah, so therefore I started to work in the mayor's villa. But
Mayor's
once
Villa?
I got into the villa, oh my god,
In
the
Heron.
facilities was so lavish.
Was it? Wow.
Yeah. And the government lifestyle is luxury, and you know, and I felt like, oh my gosh, they had lied to us for our entire lives. And I was completely cut off from any life outside the villa.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So they don't let you guys go outside?
Mountain. The villa was located in the mountain. I don't know where.
That's like a great villa. I'd love to live
It's
there.
unbelievable.
Yeah. So
I'm not
I
seeing
was
depression
so
here yet.
lonely, and I felt I was in prison.
Wait,
I
what the hell is she talking about? Where? This looks like a Swiss resort. Hold on.
there's some like special chefs, and
Oh, wait. Special chefs. Wait. How do I do this?
Well-
Wait. This is. Okay, found it.
Outside.
the villa was located in.
Wait, she thinks this is like being in prison? It looks like one of those like cute, like, you guys know what I'm talking about. What is that place in Switzerland. What do they call it? I forgot. In Switzerland they have these like like in the Alps they have these adorable thingies. This looks like one of those places in the Swiss Alps. I don't know the name of it, but this does not look like a prison, my friend. Yeah, exactly. I want to be in this prison.
Mountain. I don't know where.
This is unbelievable.
Yeah. So I was so lonely, and I felt I was in prison.
That is her prison?
I was a free spirit before I came to the villa, and I couldn't deal with it. Therefore, I escaped the villa.
Wait, what? Escape the beat. Like, Westerners pay thousands of dollars to go to these villas in Switzerland. Like, can somebody look up the name of these kind of houses in Switzerland that they go in the Alps for vacation? I can't remember the name. It's a German name, but it's not a prison.
What? I mean, how many of you were there? Like, how many of the girls are each time training to go to Pyongyang there?
Oh,
Wait.
that's the only.
That's a training villa? Oh, Lord. Chateau. That's it. It looks like a chateau in Switzerland. Or a chalet. Yes, that was the word. It was a French word. It was chalet. Yes, people pay thousands of dollars to go to chalets on the mountains. Okay.
Only me. I worked by myself in there.
Oh my god, that's scary. I mean,
Yeah.
In the chalet. Okay. I'm gonna really have to check who's, like, if it's like, okay. Okay.
There's some like special chefs and other cleaners, yeah.
Special
But
chefs.
waitress only me. I was the one.
Wait. So she got free meals at this villa that had special chefs. And she got to live there with special chefs and cleaners. So I bet you the cleaners were also cleaning her room along with... oh my god. Okay. Like, this really doesn't... I'm having a hard time empathizing with her here because it's a very nice looking villa. If that is the villa that she... What? Won is the North Korean currency, right? What the hell?
wow. So you escaped from that villa. And how did you find the home? I'm sure it's like in the middle of mountain where nobody knows, right?
You believe that?
Yeah.
I walked mountains for 2 hours. And once
She
I
walked
found
the
the Haeryong city, and then my home was a little far away, so therefore I slept my friend's home.
Okay.
Yeah, and
So not saying depression. This
once
sounds like a
I
weekend.
woke up and I'm ready to go to see my family.
I don't know,
and
and the two
my
cameras are different
friends actually,
tint,
she
and
was
so
worried
her hair
about
looks a
me
different color in each camera.
because I escaped from the villa. And that's why she went outside to find out what's going on. And she came back to me and she said, you know what, you can go to see your family right now because its borders were blocked by 400 soldiers
What?
and
What? Wait.
intelligent officers.
None of this makes sense. This doesn't even make geographic sense. She did say Haeryong City, right? What borders? What of it? Like, this is not making geographic sense even. Yeah, because she lived in a villa with special chefs. What is this nonsense?
Were searching for you everywhere, she said.
Okay.
Because you escaped from the villa. They thought you were escaping to China.
But it's not illegal to go to China, and I don't think this geographically actually matches up, because with the China and North Korea, there's like a very porous border, because it was kind of drawn weirdly, and so many people who are ethnically Korean live around that area. So many people just go there to visit their aunt and uncle and their cousin, and it's not like the U.S. border. It's like you just walk. It's like a little bridge. You just walk it. There are some trains that go there every day. So, and also this doesn't make any geographic sense to me. But I don't want to mess up any of the broadcasts by looking at a map. So somebody look to see if it makes geographic sense.
I don't know. At the time, I didn't really know that was a serious crime. I
Or
didn't
maybe
know.
they filed a missing persons report if some 16-year-old girl is disappeared. I'd be afraid too if I had a villa. I mean, they could have filed a missing persons report because they were worried about some random. I don't know. What? And it's not illegal. Like it's not illegal to go. Like people go to North Korea and Russia and China every single day, and it's not like the U.S. Mexican. I mean, border. It's like I think. Help me find another border where I can. Let me explain. It's like the Belgium Holland border, where you know how some people like literally go every day to back and forth to work. Like that's how like the Russian and Chinese border is. It's not the same. It's not. It's just not that. It's not like the border on the 38th parallel that has shitloads of landmines, and yeah. Exactly, it's much easier. Like literally, no, there are no guards. There are trains. You just buy a train ticket and you just go, and then you come back. And like I said, this is something people do every day because, like, in some parts, of course, if you live close enough, you're probably not going to drive like 3 hours to go to China every day. But if you, yeah, yeah, and with Russia too, it's like there's a train, and literally people go every single day to work in one of those, like in those border towns in Russia. Like they do it. Yeah, it's both borders are very porous.
I committed a serious crime.
Sherry, oh my
literally,
god.
What is she talking
So
about?
what? You were like 16 years old, a teenager.
That time, 17 years old.
By then you were 17.
Okay, so they probably
Yeah.
filed a missing persons report
And
because
were you
some
about to go to
teenagers missing.
Pyongyang soon, or
soon.
Mm.
Soon. And I just didn't feel like go to Pyongyang because you know, I couldn't bear it because I cannot live without seeing my family, relatives, and friends. Therefore, forget about that. This is it. I just escaped from the villa, and I didn't know
from the villa. Come on,
I
Charlie.
made a like serious crime. You know.
Very serious crime.
Yes, it's suddenly I became a fugitive and criminal.
Wow.
Yeah.
This sounds like
And that's how that motivated you to escape eventually.
That was the moment I realized that there is no hope for me in this country, and
because she
I
got
was
to live in a
hopeless.
villa. With
Therefore,
special chefs.
I decided to escape to China.
There is
So
nothing
I
to
wanted
escape.
to know-
Literally, you walk. I've seen people walk. I even interviewed. Okay, so there's an interview, and like he's from Taiwan, but he's a rapper that we can't name on Twitter because he keeps getting banned, so we can't name him. But check out our interview. He's been to North Korea. He's been to China. He lived with his dad in Taiwan, and he just literally like took a train, bought a or maybe a plane, whatever. It was not. There's nothing to escape. It's like it's easier. It's harder to go to like Belgium to Holland than it is from North Korea to China. Because, like I said, there are like people like you can't like have to like there are people who are related to each other over there. Like stupid.
Haeryong is like, of course, like is known to have beautiful ladies, right? Haeryong is known for the beauties from
Really?
North Korea, and how about the other part? So I'm like North Korea is so isolated, right? We do not have the freedom of movement. We cannot really go to see next town and what's up there.
What? What's she talking about? My favorite is the Vice thing. The Vice, where he's like, oh, my favorite is basically the Vice one where Shane's like, oh yeah, they just like in South Korea they like groped me every half an hour before going to the DMC, but in the North they just like let me drive for 2 hours. There was no checkpoint, like, and then they let me drink and point and swear and whatever, and so this contradicts that. Okay.
And was it hard in Haeryong too? There were like a lot of like the street kids like Otsebis and a lot of those that in Haeryong too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. A lot of gojebi were on the street, and also like many people died on the street. Yeah.
right.
We're the
So
same.
that was
In the
you
villa?
guys also suffered from those famine and
Of course,
poverty and
of course.
starvation.
Yeah,
Okay.
even my friends walking on the street finding food in the garbage.
And she got to be in the
Yeah.
villa. That
Oh wow! So
she
now
got to be in
you're
the villa with the
16
special
in
chef. And
2001.
Mhm.
You're trying to escape. How did you find a way to escape to China?
you just take the train.
You know, my hometown is close to border China,
Yeah,
right?
this is a
So she
river,
walked.
one river, right? Mm.
Yeah, but I can not escape in my hometown
She
because soldiers were looking for me. Therefore,
This makes sense.
I need to go to different city in order to escaping from North Korea. But in our hometown is close to the border. Very, very like there's a guard post there. I need to pass to the guard post. So
So she walked.
I was in the general's car in the trunk. Yeah, to pass the
Really?
guard
Were you like
post.
sneak in the car?
Oh, it's
Yeah,
because
in the trunk.
I'm
They
simulcasting.
hit me in the.
I'm simulcasting on YouTube, Twitch, and some other thingies. So the users you don't see are probably from the other platforms.
Trunk. And then that was the general's car, so just passed through safely.
Also, you knew people who were like helping you out to escape.
My friends and then also soldiers. I have so many friends there, so they helped me to pass the guard post, and therefore I escaped China safely.
Was it summertime? Did you have a swim or like it was winter?
It was around April.
So she
Oh
can't
my God, that's-
remember when she escaped to China. Like, if you can't remember, it means you must have escaped to China many times. Because if you were like really in prison, you're gonna remember the day you escaped. Okay.
The river must be so cold.
Yeah,
Oh my
was
God.
so cold.
In 2001.
I'm sorry. That's a second time. First time was around end of September.
Wait. Second time. Okay, this sounds like she commuted to China. I'm sorry, but what? Okay.
Oh,
end of
So
September.
now I just heard you said the first time. So you escaped North Korea more than one time, Jerry. How many times did you escape?
Life is tough.
Yeah, this is Sherry with
Life is
without the
tough,
yellow
isn't
filter.
Yeah, once I escaped to China, I thought it's over.
Yeah.
I made it.
No,
Yeah,
she didn't get
and
caught because there's no place to escape to. She crossed the border like God. No, she literally did not get caught because that border is super porous. Like no one cares.
at the time I didn't really know what like life in China, and I heard from my friends people captured in China and they sent back to North
Who's
Korea.
Okay, somebody figure out who this guy is. I'll take a screenshot too. But and like what he actually did, because usually what happens with quote unquote defectors is that sometimes they're like I don't know, like they commit treason or like mass extermination. Like there are lots of different crimes that quote unquote defectors commit.
But I didn't really know. So once I captured in China and
You got captured
Oh,
in
Natalie's
China.
here. Hi,
Yes.
Natalie.
yeah,
How soon? How long after you escaped?
after in 6 months.
Oh, so
Where
in
to?
6 months you're in China with your friends. Oh, and you got captured.
Yeah, I got
By
captured
who?
in China,
For what?
and I don't know what to do. You know, people who have experience being sent to North Korea, they say, "Oh, I'm going to take this. I'm going to take this," but I didn't even take money at all.
What?
And sent back to North Korea. And Yomi, have you ever experienced sent back to North Korea?
No,
Not at all, right?
I didn't. I met the other defectors in China, and they told me, if you get captured, just kill yourself. They told me they beat you, they torture you, they rape you. I mean, they're gonna treat you so horribly. They said like, if I ever gonna get captured, they were saying they were going to kill themselves. So I always knew like it's better to kill myself than being captured and sent back to North Korea.
Okay.
It was so, but even in 2001, the treatment was that horrible. I know now it's really bad with Kim Jong-un, right? But was it still bad back then?
Still bad. Yeah, it was still bad, and I didn't really know about what prison life look like. Yeah.
Wait,
And
is she 17 still?
but-
Okay, whatever.
Once I arrived into North Korea, and oh my God, I felt, I already have experienced the freedom
Right,
in China, and
right.
suddenly all fears, overwhelmed me, and I was so scared, and I, my case was different, right? Like I was chased by the soldiers and intelligent officers, so I was so scared. And if they call to my
Did she do a terrorist
hometown,
attack or something in
and
China?
they will find out soon.
It sounds like she did a terrorist attack.
But luckily, I cannot, in security for my relatives, I cannot mention the city, but I was lucky. My relatives was a general in prosecutor in that hometown. So I got released
so
quickly.
nothing happened to her, basically.
And
And she can't name the
my
city
father and
because nothing
my
happened.
relatives saw me, and then they was just shocked my appearance.
What happened to you?
My hair dyed in red orange color,
Oh my god.
and then I wore the fancy clothes, and therefore they think, oh, you know what, we need to use your car. So generous
car?
I
Your car?
went home safely by generous car. Yeah. So I think
No,
I was
her
lucky.
Uncle General's
I still
car.
have a bad experience in prison, but
Wait. None of this
I
makes
was
sense. How did none of this really makes sense. Jesus Christ. How did her Uncle General let her out and took her back to Haryong in his car? How did she end up in prison? What prison?
lucky than others.
So you were like tortured and like
She's not
starved.
even. We
At the
see she's
time,
skipping
I was
quite a few
too
steps
young.
here.
I don't know. Also, they torture young kids too. But
Now they do, yeah. They even send teenagers to prison camp.
but I
if
heard
they
all the
stay.
time, like when they got into the investigation room, like I could hear the sounds, like
She could hear
screaming.
sounds.
Right.
Yeah, it was a horrible experience for me. And at that time, I realized that my father used to tell me prison life, prison life, yeah, prison life in when he went to sent to when he was in the prison, and his experience was worse than me. Yeah, so
Am I getting a
it was
right-wing
it was a
who cares?
horrible experience. I one intervention center.
Yeah.
Once you got in
Interrogation.
there, yeah, just from morning to night, you need to sit there. Yeah, all the time. From I don't know how many hours you need to sit there.
Sit
It
where?
was a very hard time for me. Yeah.
Wait, where was
And
she sitting?
anyways, once I got home safely, but the thing is I couldn't go out. I had to stay home all the time.
Huh?
So I told my dad, Father, I need to escape to China.
Oh, okay.
Again.
Mm.
You know, I can do anything in this country. You know more than me. I need to escape to China. And my father, he was just speechless. He didn't say anything for a few minutes, and he said, I knew. Yeah, you can do anything in this country. And therefore he said he took me to the border, helped me
This
to
doesn't
across
sound
the
much like an
Tumen River.
escape.
Yeah.
You had already people in China who were helping you out.
I have friends, and also when my father did business, I used to call them uncle like that. But I don't know why, but I didn't really call them and help me, something like that. I didn't really look for them. Yeah,
Oh, but then like how do you survive in China? Because like usually North Koreans go there, we don't speak the language, we don't have the ID.
it was a hard time for me too. But I still have some friends there, so I didn't really I didn't sort to Chinese people. Yeah, I didn't have experienced that. But yeah, still, in order to survive there, that is not our country. We were illegal to live there. So yeah, I still had a hard time to survive in China. But yeah, I didn't sort to Chinese people.
That's good. Did you meet other women who were sold when you're in China?
No, I didn't. I haven't. Yeah, because I didn't actually meet any North Korean people in China.
Yeah, that's because we are all hiding. You know, if we tell people
Yes,
we are North
we
Korean,
actually
yeah,
very
There were a
scared
lot of
each other,
Korean
you know.
people in the book.
We hide it
Exactly.
ourselves.
exactly. We don't get like really scared of anyone finds out that if we are North Koreans. So
Yes.
there's no way we can say, "Are you North Korean?" or in China, everybody's
That's
hiding.
why I didn't see any North
Mhm.
Koreans in China.
How long were you in China?
What city was she in China? There's a lot of Koreans in
Uh,
China.
After 1 year, my family also fled to China. So
What?
yes, so we have been there for 3 years.
All together as a family.
Yeah, all together. Yeah. And we had actually few chance to go to South Korea.
Really?
Yeah, but at the time, we wanted to go to US.
Okay.
You knew
But
US.
we wanted to immigrate to the United States, but at that time, US they didn't take North Koreans as refugees.
Oh.
So we were just waiting, and my
This is funny.
father was tired of waiting. He said, I need to go to South Korea. Therefore, my mom and my dad left China first. And he told me, my sister, I will take you to Korea. I will come back soon to take
Oh,
you
God.
to Korea.
Who's her father?
And
Somebody-
he
ugh,
left
This is really
China.
story I've
He
ever
left
heard.
to search for freedom.
like literally the worst story I've ever heard
And
from the defector. And
we
this
were
includes, like,
waiting
the
for my
defectors
parents
who, like,
to
I
return.
don't know, allegedly like walk barefoot in the
But we
mountains with
didn't
their
know.
foot broken and stuff.
That was my father's last words.
Oh, her father died
He
allegedly.
he never came back for us.
Okay. Or
My
he-
father, during arduous journey to search for freedom, he
Where did he go?
died in Laos,
Laos?
and
None of this makes sense. How did she get to Laos from China?
So he died while he was trying to
He
escape
died
South
in-
Korea.
he died in Laos and was buried in Mekong River.
Yes, she reminds me of Megan McCain too. Her father.
That was a really hard time for
Wait.
me
I'm
and my
like,
family.
how do you get? There is no like.
Yeah.
There's a big hole missing with the China to
My
Laos
sister and
because you're
me,
supposed to
we
go to
didn't
South
know.
Korea. What the hell? Okay.
So we were waiting for my parents to return, and I saw news that America accepted North Korean people as refugees.
What year is
Yeah.
2007? Okay.
As soon as I saw news,
This
I
is bullshit.
told my sister we should go. We should go to Thailand,
Thailand?
immigrate to the United States.
Where she doesn't have
Therefore,
money.
my
I don't.
sister, yeah.
Thailand?
Therefore, my sister and
This is
me,
like
we
the
left to
weirdest-
China to go to Thailand.
None of this makes
and
absolute. Okay,
we-
this is like
we
none
went
of this
to
makes
the
sense.
U.S. Embassy.
But so she didn't have
asked
money and she
to-
went to
asylum.
Thailand?
Mhm.
Why did you want to come to
2007
America?
allegedly.
Like, why not South Korea? I mean, how did you know like about America? 'Cause in North
Because
Korea, we
wait. Didn't she start out her story with how she spoke personally to Kim Jong-un, who said America started the war? Like, North Koreans definitely know about America because America destroyed 22 cities and, like, exterminated 4 million people and, like, bifurcated the country. Like, and sanctioning them and stuff. Like, they definitely know about America. Like, so this story is worse than Yeonmi's, actually. I'm sorry. Yeonmi at least made sense in, like, inside each of her stories. It's just you couldn't string two stories together without her contradicting herself. But Sherry literally started her story with how she personally spoke to Kim Jong-un about how America did not start the war. Okay, this is a mess.
Enemy is a horrible country, right?
That's a good question, Yeonmi. That my father influenced me a lot. He once
Wait,
he after
but
he
if like her father died in
released
Laos,
prison,
I probably wouldn't blame.
he knew
North Korea.
everything, and they treated prisoners like an animal.
Where?
They are not human beings.
Wait a minute. Okay, is this the alleged prisoners? Okay, I'm going to see if I. Okay. Just let's keep this here and let's see if we can compare it to the U.S. chain gangs. Because allegedly they're treating prisoners like alleged animals, and okay, so let's just do the okay, so let's see if we can get both of these together in one shot. This reminds me of the Gulag Archipelago attack, like I own somebody. Okay. So, can you see both the prisoners? See, notice how this prisoner here doesn't have chains, and it looks like he's carrying a bucket of something. So, and this prisoner, if this is a prisoner indeed, he also seems to be freely mobile and kind of fat. I know, like, this is what like, prisoners being treated like animals. Let's see, how does this work? It's like, I don't see, this reminds me so much, okay, this is a white, let me, here, I found a wider shot of this. So, let's compare and contrast on what it looks like. What do you guys think? It literally, I don't even see the prison here. It looks like they have a fence with a bucket of something. It could be maple syrup, for all we know. I don't know. But two people, and there is the snow, so it's a cold place, but you can't blame the government for the snow. Okay. Anyways, so prisoners are, I guess, being treated less animalistic, less than America, and yeah, okay. Let's now move on to this alleged oppression. I don't know what. Okay, let's try this. Okay.
And he told us that this country is not normal country.
Who?
This country, there's no hope for your generation.
It looks very normal. Like, it looks like every other Asian country every other country in Asia. It looks a lot cleaner than India.
This country is corrupt by the dictator.
This looks like a military. And notice how there are no flags, like in America, you have like a billion random flags everywhere.
And he told us that there's only North Korean people can be free. The only way is the United States start war against North Korea.
Yeah, they did.
Other than that, yeah, he said, because there's a, yeah, he all the time he told us that.
Who Who? Her
So
dad?
that's you knew that you had to go to America.
Wait. What? I'm so confused. Okay, so the only thing she knows is the U.S. had a genocidal campaign against North Korea, and she's like, I must go to the place where they genocided us. Like, none of this makes sense.
I asked myself, like, because I couldn't choose to be born, so that's why I was born in North Korea. But what if you can have second chance to be born?
So she wants.
And which country you want to be born?
Oh wait. This
Yeah,
is.
that was the.
Is this
America.
still when she
That was
only
the
knows
United
that
States
the
for
U.S.
me.
is the
Yes.
one that bombed?
So I just thought, this is the chance to immigrate to the United States.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I went to the U.S. Embassy. Asked
Wait.
to
That looks like
asylum to the United States, and
which embassy is this? Somebody Thailand, maybe?
U.S. Embassy asked to asylum to the United States, and they were shocked. I was the first one North Korean refugee, came to the U.S. Embassy for asking, like, immigrating to the United States, and like 6 to 7 soldiers with the
7
gun
soldiers?
and came
Where
to
are-
us, and they searched over our bags.
Yeah.
If I hit some,
Bomb or something.
bombs.
Yeah.
weapons.
Oh.
Yeah, and once I arrived in Thailand, my
Thailand, that was
mom
right.
told us that my father passed away, died in
Was
Laos.
her dad a CIA agent? Like, I'm so confused. Like, who told her dad died?
I was sent to the emergency room more than twice.
Emergency in Thailand, in Laos. I'm so confused. None
I
of this
didn't
makes sense.
I don't know. Like, I didn't know how am I going to live without my dad.
But wait,
And
she said,
I
so her
still
dad
feel like
died
guilty
in
of my
Laos. How
father's
was
death
people in Thailand?
because of me, and all the things happened, and yeah.
I completely understand that. I went the exact same thing. It's not your fault, I think we all ask that question as North Koreans because we have been punished for our birthplace
How?
so much. We always
By the U.S.
we didn't choose to be born in North Korea. Nobody chooses that.
Wait, this feels like a joke. I'm so
And
confused
this is injustice, and but you fought with your life to be free, and you came to America. So was it shocking? I can't even imagine from China not
What the
going
hell
to
is she
South
doing to
and coming
herself? Like, her
America.
nose, she doesn't even got a nose job.
What was your impression of America when you came here?
I can't, forget still the first time, just once I arrived in the United States. For the first time since I left to the villa, I could sleep peacefully. My nightmares of being caught, finally ended. That's I couldn't forget. And when I get my green card, and I was so thankful because now I'm a citizen. Like,
she's not a citizen, you have a green card, you're a permanent resident.
I'm a citizen in the United States.
Oh, she is
and I have a country who can protect me.
From whom?
Yeah, that was all. That's only I put my life in danger to search for freedom.
How?
I remember me too, like I came to America, I saw those homeless people, right? And I thought in the past, like, if you're an American citizen, that is the biggest thing in life, bigger than even winning the lottery, right? All we wanted in China was the ID. that idea, being a country, like having a country that protects us. And then I couldn't believe it in America. People were not happy being American. I was like, what's wrong with you people?
Even I've been here for so long, I still couldn't believe it.
I know. I feel so rich. Like I have a green card. I feel like I'm so rich
It's because the
because
Koch
I'm
brothers
a
pays
citizen
you
of this
millions of
country.
dollars for your plastic surgeries.
Yeah.
Like you have a problem.
Wow.
Can somebody
So
please do an
now I know
intervention
we
because
have
she's like
something to
getting
talk
too many
about. Is
plastic
now your
surgeries.
mother, right? That's like how we got connected. So, so now your mother went to South Korea, but you brought her to America, I guess later.
That just makes sense.
Actually, it's a very, like, my mom was in Thailand, in prison, in Thailand. And then
was she a drug
I
smuggler?
arrived
Drug
there
smuggler?
a month after. Yeah. So I told my mom to change it to immigrate to the United States. So we all, my mom and my sister and me, we all together went to the United States.
So
How did your mom end up in
you're
prison in
Connecticut
Thailand?
and your
There's
mom
like
is
so many gaps in
around
this
New
story.
York,
I can't even like.
New
This
Jersey.
is not like a Yeonmi story. This is
now
worse than a Yeonmi
I know
story.
you got such a heartbreaking news that she got a breast cancer.
Yeah.
But in North Korea,
Recently, she was sent to the emergency room due to heart attack, and she has diagnosed breast cancer, and she doesn't have health insurance.
Who?
So the emergency cost came out $15,000 already.
What?
What?
Just one visit to emergency room cost that much?
In America or in South Korea? I'm so confused now.
I didn't know. It was so shocked for me. Yeah. So, but yeah. So my mom, I took my mom to see the surgeon last week, and
Wait.
the doctor said,
so the emergency room in Connecticut made her. They're getting really sloppy with this propaganda. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, sorry.
May spread on her body, so therefore she needs to take extra 3 tests more, such as MRI, CT, and bone scan. I can even imagine how much the bill will come out. Yeah. So I opened the fundraising for my mom on
Okay.
GoFundMe. Yeah. She has been through so many hard times. One time she almost losing her beloved daughter, and she lost her beloved husband. And once she arrived at the United States, she had been like hard time and she was so depressed. And after 3 years, she
Died?
want to be strong for her daughters, and she lived she worked for 6 to 7 days, and she helped the North Korean refugees in the United States, and she served in the people in the church. I was very proud of my mom, and now I'm very heartbroken. She's losing her smile.
Wait. in the US
So
because she can't afford to get the God.
please help and support for my mom. Yeah, to find her smile again. And please share fundraising
Sorry.
to your friends and people who you know.
I know. It's like,
Sorry.
guys, if you're watching,
Thank
this
you, Yeonmi,
video,
for giving me this chance to.
Wait, I'm not entirely
No,
sure that
it's
now
really
maybe Sherry
nothing.
is actually a North
I
Korean
lost my
spy.
own father through cancer in China too. I know
I don't
what
know
this disease does to a person, and I know. I think so many people have you been asking me how I can help, and this I think is really chance, guys. You can make a difference. That whatever the amount that you got, even if you don't have any money, you can share. You can let your friends know. That will really save someone's life, someone's mother. So I'm gonna do everything here I can do to spread the words through my friends everywhere I can. And I do not lose hope. I do think there is always a hope at the end of this. No, thank you for also sharing your story.
This is fabulous.
It's I know you also just started YouTube channel, which I'm very happy for you. And you are creating contents that is helpful to other defectors to learn about America and South Korea and to the world what North Koreans go through to be free. So
This
I will
doesn't
put
look so
that
free.
link also as well in below detail section, guys.
Thank you so much.
Now
Yeonmi.
I'm confused.
No, thank you.
Maybe
your
Sherry is
story is
actually
unheard
a
of.
plant
I
from
mean,
North
like
Korea.
you are such a wonderful, brave, surprising person that I
Yeah, all North Koreans have been through hard time. Not only me, every story was painful, and I feel very guilty of my father's death and my mom not seeing my mom illness. I feel very guilty. It's very painful. Yeah.
I know that I always feel guilty too, but it's the feeling that you do not deserve, though nobody's fault other than the dictator. Other than Kim family, nobody's guilty of anything.
Yeah.
Or
Our biggest crime was born in North Korea.
and now we're trying to change that. We are definitely do everything we can to free our homeland and our people. And
Okay,
I'm grateful
so
to have you in
since
this journey, Sherry, to share our
1947,
stories
North
together.
Korea has had a
And
social
is there
insurance
anything that
law,
you want to say
so
to the
healthcare
people
is
or
totally
anybody
free
who sees this
in the
video?
DPRK.
I want, first of all, thank you all of you for
she has to be
caring
quiet.
our North Korean
Because if I
people.
were Kim Jong Il and I wanted to do
please
like a pro North Korean
Continue to raise
propaganda,
awareness
I do
for
this.
North Korean human rights to your friends and people who you know.
Wait, they seem to have better
And
humor.
please don't forget, there are still 25 million of North Koreans live as slaves to the dictator,
Wait, in the villa
and with their
with special
rights being
chefs.
violated every day by Kim dictator.
With the villa.
If we don't give up and stop fighting for North Korean people, I believe we can make a change in the lives of North Koreans.
So
Thank
true.
you for
Thank you,
inviting me.
Sherry.
Okay.
And
Thank
it
you
was
for-
my honor to be your guest today.
Oh my god. You have no idea how grateful and honored I am to have you. Thank you for your just genuine heart and being so open with what you can share with all of us. So thank you, Sherry, and I look forward to helping you with spreading your the fundraising too.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so I feel like if I would like to thank Sherry for the I did not expect this surprise ending, but I am happy. So I will play I will okay. For some odd reason, it played Farewell Slavianka. No Motherland Without You. Yeah, let's play that in her honor. And this is very revolutionary propaganda. I mean, the GoFundMe. Like, how the hell did this happen? Okay. Oh wait. I'm gonna just add this one. So let's do the tanky song first. Ba itangki na shiludi. Okay, I am sorry that no one hears the Tanky song or the Glory to the Motherland, but what what I do have to say is that Natalie, can you please give me some revolutionary songs next time so I know what to play? It seems like I was gonna play Glory to the Motherland in Korean, but I couldn't. It just didn't play, so I'll have it prepared for next time. And this seems like this was seriously North Korean propaganda. And thanks for sticking around. And I will do a better video with all these things researched. And with that, long live the Juche ideology.